Really go hard for Richmond. Listen, I don't be thinking nobody there when I be there. I'm up 1 o'clock in the morning. Who texted me 1 o'clock in the morning? Out of nowhere. Club. Listen, I'm gonna meet you at the train. I'm like, this woman do not stop. She put on for Richmond. But I'm gonna say something. I noticed something today, right? And sometimes in life we have people that's identifiers. I be going a lot of places around the country, and I just be identifying things, and I tell people about it. And the three brothers that came up here today to speak, right? I said to myself, man, it got to be more than MLK. These brothers, I don't know if y'all got to get together, because all three of y'all hit a different department of life that we need. And I just see y'all three getting together and like going to hit all these prisons in the state, county, state, even to the high schools and stuff like juvenile facilities. Because y'all three connect the way y'all lay it on, because y'all messaging is unbelievable and it's digestible in a nanosecond. Y'all not elongated with y'all work. And you know, with us, everything is fast for in the black community because our attention spans are short. But y'all broke it down. But I hear a lot of people, I've been in a lot of places. I hear a lot of people speak. I look at a lot of people. But I'm gonna say this, man. You three brothers is something special. But more importantly, brother, you. Yeah. Your job is so important because not only do you speak so clear, your demonstrations of words and examples is important because you're educating the owners of tomorrow. Yeah. That's why it's so important. And the way you be spitting, it be like your body like. See, one of the reasons people ask me, Wallo, why you move like that? I said, I move like that in the way the kids where we from, they respect rappers. See, one thing that's important about Martin Luther King, he was important and he laid the foundation down. But the reality is, there's a lot of us out here that got it. There's a responsibility that we got, right? You know why? Because Martin Luther King is everything to us. Right. But I always think about him because I say, damn, you know, and I ain't perfect, but I be like, damn, I got more people listening to me than Martin Luther King did, so I got to make sure I'm on point. All right. And same thing as rappers. All right. You know, and it's like we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times more people than him. So you got to be mindful what you say. Amen. So when I see brothers like you, it's like I gotta give you flowers and I gotta tell you what it is, because you need as much acknowledgement as possible, and the community got to support you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I slid over there, you know.
Thank you, yes sir.
I mean, but it's like, this brother is extremely necessary, because the brothers that's in here, on them pods, he educating their sons. Right. He's stepping into being the father. The same thing as the guy, the most important guy to me in the community is the coaches and all that, to be at the football game, because they taking on a father role of these kids, their dad's in the penitentiary, their dad's dead. So you keep on turning it up, man. Y'all got to speak more. And it ain't got to be Martin Luther King Day. It got to be every day where y'all got to try to find out the schedule, because y'all hit 3 different things. Because you got information of how to, yes, sir. Right? Then you got to, when that information is applied, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. And then you got, you know what I mean, boy to man. Because like, you know what I'm saying, you got a lot of cats out here 40 years old still reliving their second childhood. They goofy. Yes, sir. And it's fundamental today to get a chance to live, because like you said, a man, like a lot of times when your dad go and your mom, see, a lot of women tell a boy in a minute, you the man in the house. And they throw him off. Yeah. That's why a lot of dudes step off and go into the street game and try to fend and try to figure it out, because our placement of words when we talking to each other in the house or in the community is important. So when the mama say that, you the man in the house now, she mad at the daddy, he done rolled out, whatever that happened. They programmed him. The man got to do something. I got to go get some money. I got to go sell some dope or something. Yes, sir. So the information you give them is really important. That's like the information to you, proof of concept, and information to you. You just giving, you breaking it down, like life insurance. Like, just imagine this. Just imagine y'all going places, y'all talking, but you add like a insurance agent or something. So y'all add some more pieces to it.
Okay.
The people that can materialize it all the way through, the people that can do the life policies, you know what I mean, all that stuff. Like all the people, all the stuff you talked about, that's everything. Like everything you put into play. Understanding money, because like you said, one thing about social media, it educates us about right now. Only thing social media teach most of us is right now. Mm-hmm. Right now, right now, right now, right now, right now. And like you said, you got people jumping out of the bridge talking about, you know, cryptocurrency, NFTs. They don't even know nothing about saving no money. They ain't even got a savings account.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
Like, how much money did you save? You know how much interest you getting on your money? You know how the banks is using your money? Do you know how to go to the bank and get a loan and leverage your money? Instead of going to jump on these NFTs and all, do you understand that? Do you understand the importance of a community bank? Community bank can give you more play than the big bank. Do you know that? Do you understand? So it's like stuff that you can give that's necessary, bro. And the stuff that you definitely can give because you living it out. Like you put the play down. You know how many people don't know that? Not to put their wife on. You know how many people, because I didn't know that. I didn't even think about that. Nobody think about that. But you know how many people ain't even think about that? Because some people be locked in like, all right. But you never know, you know, when we talk about building generational wealth and building the foundation for our family to have things, because if you notice, like in our family, the people that really had houses is like grandma, our grandmoms and our aunts. Because they sisters, they was on point back in the day. Like if you got grandmoms and a bunch of great grand aunts and all, they was on, I don't know how, they was on point. Everybody else turned up after them. Everybody was turning it up. I'm going to Gucci. I ain't going, you know what I mean? Even with the credit thing, how you turn your credit up. Like that, like doing it yourself. Educating people. So if y'all can put some type of curriculum together, just think about this, where it could be a package. Some type of how-to directory. Okay. I don't know how to, but I know if you bring your information, the forums or the links or whatever, but put it in a paper form too, so people can, and just tell them www. I mean, you know, it's always the state building or something like that. You put that in there. You put the information you know, what connected, what you learned through the. You bring your stuff or what you know, educating piece. That could be something. I'm just telling you. I got to tell you all this because I could not tell you because it's like a lot of times we don't acknowledge people when we don't. It ain't even about me. This is about Richmond. And one thing people gotta understand, ain't nobody bigger than the city. You might get some shine, you might get a little more love than somebody. And the thing about us black people, sometimes we want to show our ass as soon as we get a little shine. We don't know nobody now. So y'all gotta see y'all gotta try to figure out what y'all have in here. How can y'all get this in the gymnasium for everybody? Okay. And bring people in that can teach financial literacy. Because a lot of times we don't know. We like all right, you know, a lot of people we just don't know. We never had no money, so when we get money, it's like a celebration of the struggle. So it's like, you know, if you've been around, you went through all the shit like when the PPP came, you seen Instagram was turned up. You know what I mean? And I'm not even gonna hold you, man. I am not even gonna. I was happy. You know what I was happy about? I was happy that people. I'm the type of person I don't judge. I don't care what you're doing. That ain't none of my business. However you choose to live your life while you here, you gotta live it. And that's your choice. Because one thing I know, we ain't gonna be here forever. You only get life once.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna do life once. You know what I mean? So it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, I seen people when they was happy than ever. Finally got some money. They ain't never had nothing. People were struggling, working, and so they did whatever they wanted to do. And it's like a celebration of the struggle. Like, damn, I got it. You know what I mean? So it's like, but imagine if they had education about knowing how to set up an LLC. It only take $100 to get the tax ID number. And we walk right to the bank, open up the account, take 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Open up the account, you go open up a community, you go open multiple account, whatever you want. Open up the account, got your name on the credit card, your business name, make you feel good about yourself. See, we gotta start making each other feel good about ourselves with information. Okay. See, information is worth more than money. Okay. Relationships is worth more than money.
Yes. Yes.
And see, we gotta start educating people on how to align with the right people. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about. Like this brother said, he said, I wasn't there, I ain't want to tell them who I was, but they need to know. Because you gotta know how to play all sides of the games, all sides of the game and win.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And the information that you can bring them, you bring them real life information because you really lived it. You really seen it.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? You've been in these joints when you see a dude get stabbed into their arm get tied.
Yes, sir.
It's a lot of information you give them that can deter them from coming this way.
Yes, sir.
So you gotta give them stories.
Yes, sir.
You gotta let them, yeah, I remember, oh yeah, what happened? Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of information, you got a lot of information, this brother got a lot of information, you got, cause you proof of concept.
All
See,
right.
see, proof of concept is real, like me, the reason I can go and I can talk the way I talk is because I walked out of the penitentiary and I'm living it. You know what I mean? I really would turn this into some $1 million game, you know, and some serious stuff, because I applied myself. See, even when I was in the cells in the mountains of Pennsylvania, and they were stripping me out, and I mean, I got sprayed and carved just for random strips. I knew I was a king. I ain't never downplayed my hand.
All right.
And when I say that, I'm talking about because I knew who I became, and I knew where I was going, and I knew what was going on for me. And I just knew, one thing that I knew, I said, man, I just sit in my cell, and I said, man, this technology thing is something else, man. There's no way in the world you can't win. Cause we come up, you know, I come up in the 80s, man. TV, you know what I mean? You got the hang as the antenna. It's cold, you put food on the window shield, refrigerator went out.
Yeah.
Like, we came through real struggle, like, and I said, hold up, you mean to tell me? I remember, I'll never forget. I was in prison, and the youngins used to come, you know, when you're in the penitentiary, young kids come, you even know their aunt, their mom, their uncle, somebody you know, they come right, go see Wallo. He up there, tell him Keisha your mom. What's up, young? So what I used to do is, no bullshit. I used to take these kids, these youngins that come in, and I used to interrogate them for information about life as it was in the free world. Because I never was on this jail, I never was on some, I ain't care about what's going on in this jail, who got stayed. I used to be like, yeah, all right, tell me, what you say that is? Google, what's that? And they used to tell me stuff. I remember when this kid told me about Google, I said, man, you lying. He said, man, I can type your name in, why would you be able to type my name in and something pop up and I've been in jail all this time? I said, you think I'm stupid, young? I ain't this guy. I really thought he thought I was crazy because he telling me about this stuff. You understand? When you go to prison, your life is stuck from the entry date.
That's right.
That's all you really know. So everything else is unimaginable.
Okay.
Phones talking to you and all this stuff. The stuff they was telling me, I'm like, yo, they really be on some drugs out there. Because you telling me the phone would talk to me, I'm like, man, come on, young man. You just think I'm just stupid, huh?
Right.
So what happened was, how I got introduced to technology, I was in prison. And I got a high-powered touch and a wireless hotspot. One of my homies got it in there.
Okay.
And once I got that, listen, when I typed my name in, I went to Google, I'll never forget this. I typed my name in and stuff popped up. I like dropped the phone, I thought the feds chipped, I thought it was like the feds. I'm like, how my name on my case come up? I wasn't even out here for this.